BrooklynStation.com LLC. It's right on Brooklyn Station webpage. You click on that. It's a gray box. Click here to press play and it should come up. What's on your music right now? Refresh your everything. It's a gray box that's directly underneath the logo. It's a gray box. Are you going to refresh? Yes. 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 Richard, yes. Richard, yes. 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 Thank you so much. Yes. Okay. I understand. Yes. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
King and Queen Radio offers unique opportunities for independent pastors and radio program producers in the metropolitan area. Both King and Queen Radio and Brooklyn Station provide prime airtime in the evenings, weekends, and during the day for a wide range of programs dealing with religion, finance, health, business opportunities, including international multicultural talk and music. The following is an independently produced program. The views and claims dictated by the host and guests of the program are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or its advertisers. For sponsorship, music promotion, and business ads, call management at 347-699-6892.
show for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, with your host, Sister Dobong, who can also be seen now live via Facebook at Tina Palin. We have a great show tonight, and I must admit we do have a call from the president. Yes, you heard it here live, you heard it here first. We have a call from the president. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show with your co-host, Anne Marie. On the ones and twos, we have DJ Suave, and of course, myself, Holly, DJ Goldstar, and fitting whatever I can. Thank you so very much, and stay tuned on WBIT 93.5 FM.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com. We got a lovely show for you tonight. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to have a great time tonight. And we got the whole house here with us, and wow, the audience and everybody here, the cameraman, and it is just lovely. It is beautiful here in New York City, and I want to welcome everybody. You're listening to WVIP 93.5 FM, KingandQueenRadio.com, BrooklynStation.com, and SisterDobong.com. I am your host, Sister Dobong, and yes, yes, yes. This show is going to take you to the beyond. To the beyond, the beyond thing. So you better get ready, because I'm going to call a lot of things out tonight. I'm going to go into that psychic move. I got this crystal ball here, and it's working tonight. And yes, yes, yes. And I'm drinking this nice spiritual brew. And when the spirit hit me tonight, I'm going to be calling names and where you at. And I'm going to be telling you what's going to happen in your life and what's going on in your life. So you must join me. That's right. You must join me tonight. And I got my host alongside me. Hi, Anne-Marie.
Hi, Sister Dobong.
It's a pleasure to see you here this evening.
Thank you, you too.
Oh, are you ready for this great show?
Yeah, I am.
Well, you know, I understand the president going to be calling.
So I understand. That's exciting.
And that is very exciting for me too. And we got our Lady Holly tonight, and we got our DJ here, and we got our cameraman here, and we just thrilled. And okay, and we got an interview coming up right away. So let me first tell you, I'm Sister Dobong, the African spiritual reader. See me in the morning, be happy in the evening. And if you're having troubles in your life, you know who you should call. It's Sister Dobong. The number is 718-253-7273. This show is brought to you by Sister Dobong. And you can visit sisterdobong.com, and you'll be able to get your lucky numbers waiting for you right now. And you can go there and donate if you like to. So visit sisterdobong.com. And we have our sister station, brooklynstation.com, is tuned in with us tonight. So, Ann, are you ready for that person? We got our first interview before the president come on.
Yes.
Okay,
Very exciting.
so how was your weekend, by the way?
It was good. It was busy.
Oh,
Nice.
very busy.
Yes.
And how do you enjoy this snow here in New York City?
Well, it's great. Once I'm in the house, that's fine.
So you don't care whether it's snow up to the ceiling. But you know, a lot of people was complaining that the mayor, the last moment, you know, he closed the schools down, and so many people are upset because they saying they had nowhere to take their children, and they couldn't get to work. So I'm wondering if they had the school open, how would they get the kids to school in the first place with the snowstorm? So, you know, damn if you do, damn if you don't.
That's right.
So, you know, you really can't blame the mayor for closing down, because, you know, your kids can get hurt out there, people. You have to think, I know you want your job bad, but your job have to excuse you, and you should have sick time. They may make that as a sick day. So don't be so upset with the mayor. The mayor only doing his job. All right, so we're going to go to Lady Holly. Lady Holly, how are you? Yes, lady.
I'm a little all over the place right now.
Well, you shouldn't be all over the place with a big staff in the place. So Lady Holly, so tell me what's going on right now.
We have a doctor on the line. We have an interview on the line, and yes, as I stated before, the president will be calling us. And we also have a new show coming up. Is it too early to say it now?
Wonderful.
Well, we'll talk about that on the next hour.
Well, I also do have a 1-bedroom apartment available, as well as a 2-bedroom apartment available. So call the station right now. You have until 2 a.m.
Okay, what's the number? They don't know the number to the station.
Oh, 718-253-4239 or 718-676-0820.
Okay, folks, you're listening to the King and Queen Radio, brooklynstation.com, WVIP 93.5 FM, and we welcome the doctor. Okay, here we go. Lady Holly. In the meantime, Anne-Marie, things is okay. I think they're ready now.
Okay, Dr. Ramos? Dr. Ramos, are you there? Dr. Ramos? Dr. Brian Ramos, are you there? Dr. Ramos, can you hear us? I hear you, Dr. Ramos. Can you hear me? Dr. Ramos, are you there?
Okay, so we got to wait for Dr. Ramos to come on. So, Anne-Marie, I see you got a great topic tonight. I see you're going to be talking about, tonight you're going to be explaining, you know, in Jamaica right now, Jamaica has, it's bad right now. The economy and everything is going down. And I read that they owe the Chinese a lot of money.
Yes.
They're in debt with the Chinese. So you're going to be bringing that topic to all your Jamaican fellows out there tonight. So they're waiting to hear the story from you. So we'll be back momentarily while we got the doctor on the line, okay?
Okay.
Dr. Ramos, are you there? Dr. Ramos, can you hear me? Dr. Ramos, can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Okay, great. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to WVIP 93.5 FM, King and Queen Radio.com, BrooklynStation.com, as well as SisterDobong.com, and you are now getting ready to be introduced to Dr. Brian Ramos. He just launched a new book, The Art of Stress-Free Living. We have, of course, you know, we have a PDF on it, on the book, online. He'll explain that later. Basically, it's with a great blueprint explaining what stress is and why we as humans have it. And the best part of it is that it's filled with great tips on how to live better and improve your health by reducing stress via certain techniques that I'm going to let him explain. Dr. Ramos, thank you so much for your patience. You have the floor.
No worries. Thank you for having me. I'm having a hard time hearing you. You sound really, really funny.
Can you hear us now?
A little.
Okay. Can you hear it now?
That's a little better. It's a little rough though.
All right, well, I can hear you. Please, you have the floor.
Okay. Yes, can I introduce myself?
Yes, you have the floor to tell us about yourself and also plug the book, sir.
I'm a neuroscience background, and I'm a yoga master, and I've dedicated a couple of decades to this pursuit of conquering disease and stress. And so at a very young age, when I was in college over 20 years ago, I started this pursuit of really trying to discover what it took to live without the obstacles that many of us struggle with. And so I remember when I was younger, I was already in the process of doing this, and my dad, I got just sick, and my dad came to me and tried to motivate me because he noticed I was really taking it very seriously. And he told me, hey, even a figure, somebody like Jesus got sick. Try to kind of say, you know, anybody, even somebody that's a prominent figure that really was very powerful in this world, even those people got sick and you feel bad if you do. And I never actually settled for that. I always thought that there was a way to actually master this. And so over the course of the next couple of decades, I figured out how to live 100% stress and disease free, even in the midst of starting companies in a Western world, busy. And so, you know, oftentimes people ask me, you know, I overhear people talking about the concept of disease and genetics, sickness, stress, and oftentimes finding the source of their problems or their difficulties outside of themselves. And so what I want to let you know is that you can actually find the answer within you. And there's a number of techniques that I teach in a 66-day program that I run. And part of the beginning of all of this is the artist book that is out on Amazon, and it'll be out of bookstores later in the year. And in it, I effectively tell people that the only reason you get sick is because you're sick already. And if you learn the techniques to avoid this kind of injurious habit that we get into, whether it's eating, whether it's thinking patterns, whether it's the wrong exercise or the wrong take, a lot of different factors matter. You can actually get to the point of overcoming all of these limitations and living without having to worry about that. You know, I was talking to a student recently, and I told her, hey, can you imagine if you never had to worry about being stressed or disease-free, or disease? How much would that be worth to you? And her answer is very simple. It'd be priceless. And so a lot of times people are very skeptical because they have this idea in their head that, no, that's impossible. The world is filled with bacteria and viruses, and eventually we will get sick. And so I've made kind of my business try to educate people, and I started a number of different movements on social media and YouTube to try to educate people on this idea and how it works and how you can actually do it. Everybody can be a master of saving life, and my purpose in some respects is to be in this world is to actually show people how to do it.
That's beautiful, Dr. Ramos. Can you tell our audience right now where they can find your book?
The book is available on Amazon, or they can go to my website and get the book there for free. And it's Ramas, R-A-M-A-S, rootedtree.com. RamasRootedTree.com. Or you can find me on social media, the same name, or under my name, Ryan Ramos, R-A-M-O-S. My last name is different than the company name. And so they can get it for free, or they can make a donation on Amazon. Also, 100% of the money, if they buy it on Amazon, goes to charitable causes, to projects that I've started for different populations in need, like war veterans, juvenile delinquents, people with mental health disorders, etc.
That's beautiful, Dr. Ramos. You are a man of many talents. Again, I do want to say thank you so very much for calling in. And also, I just want you to have a few words with Sister Dobong.
Yes, how are you, Mr. Ramos?
Hey, how are you?
Good, and how long you been in practice?
Excuse me?
How long have you been in practice?
How long have I been in what practice?
Yes, how long you been doing what you're doing?
Oh, yes, I mean, I really started this a long time ago when I was in my teens. And when I went to graduate school, at Yale, and I got a PhD in neuroscience. It was there that I started really delve more deeply in this matter to really understand the neuroscience behind stress and disease. And so, different, I think, what makes me unique compared to maybe people that are out there that are health coaches or life coaches or even yoga, is that I have the academic and research background and a very deep understanding of the physiology behind stress. So not only do I understand stress at a biochemical, genetic, physiological level, and at a nervous system level, I mastered techniques mainly through yoga to actually be able to manipulate the genetics and the biochemistry and the physiology with my own consciousness, and teaching people how to actually do that.
Wow.
There's a book coming out, but I can't really reveal the title of that, but it's going to be coming out in about a year or so, and it's going to be discussing some really revolutionary concepts that very few people, I think only people like Deepak Chopra have kind of lightly touched upon the subject, where it's going to really change our view, the static view that we have of genetics, where you inherit your genes from your parents, and that you're somewhat fated to potentially have a disease in the future, that if your parents have diabetes, that you more likely will have diabetes, and or that if your parents are overweight, you will be, if your parents have mental health, you would have as well. That it really doesn't work like that. Inherit genes. You can actually turn on different genetic programs to actually activate health. And you could do this as simply as eating the right food. So in my YouTube channel, I actually do a lot of instruction on eating, juice, smoothies, recipes, so I can keep people talking to them about food and what's in food. So I also do like blogs on my website to educate them about evidence-based benefits for everything that I teach. So one of the things that I often like to do is to really base everything on evidence. So
I'm sorry to interfere with you, but I was reading on that, and I think that's very good what you're doing. Are you working with any doctors, alongside any doctors?
No. This is an enterprise that I booked it out early this year in January. And about a month before that, I started running through the street, and what I call the DNA hackers. Okay,
I understand the concept of it. I just wanted to understand you a little better, and I want to really get you in here one day. I want you to come live on the show so we can really sit down and be able to talk to the people, because it's very interested in what you're saying, and I understand the biological part of it is really biological, working with the chemistry in your body, knowing what chemistry, what to put in and what not to put in, and the intake. But you have to know how much of how much to eat and not to eat. So we need you to really come in one day and sit down with the audience, and we film you live, and let us really go through this a little more. Okay?
Sure, that'd be cool.
Okay, and it's a pleasure talking to you, and you'll be able to find everything on live stream. Holly will give you the information where you can find everything that you said here tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling in. I'm going to send you an email in a few moments, all right?
All
right, thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
You're listening to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDobong.com. And if you'd like to be a guest on this show, you can call in now so we can put you up for schedule. So many people are calling in, so we're very booked. But we got a couple openings that I can squeeze in on my show. I'm taking a lot from my show, dedicating to the world out there, but that's okay. Call in if you want to get on this show. You have books or something you want to talk about. If you are out there and you want to be heard and people know who you are, I invite you to be a guest on my show, The Way Beyond. And you just simply call 718-676-0820, 718-253-4239. Again, that's 718-676-0820. 0820-718-253-4239. So the phone.
Say another word right now. I gotta do this. I'm sorry. I gotta do this. This is not a game.
Okay, so now we're taking you back to the way beyond. Sister Dobong is picking up on someone is out there right now struggling to try to get a job. They've been trying to get it back and forth. As soon as you get where you're going, you turn back around. You're still waiting to try to get something. Well, God is going to open the door for you in the next 4 days. Something miraculous is going to happen in your life. Someone is having someone blocked, and they are working with spiritual I'm picking up like sticks and all kind of stuff. You need to check your closet in your house and see that you're finding the strange objects. And look under the pillows, look into your mattress and check out if there's voodoo. Things going bad, you're feeling ill and sickness and don't know where it's coming from, and you're feeling all kind of things crawling and moving on you. Someone may have you hexed. So you need to check around, look for sticks and little objects put around that you know not belonging in house. Someone have something they threw behind your refrigerator to keep an argument going between you and the man you love in your house. You need to also check behind the refrigerator. I'm picking up someone is getting ready to move to Georgia. It's not a great idea for you to move to Georgia. Is thinking about going to North Carolina. Make that trip to North Carolina. There's someone was having a relationship with someone on the job, and you're going to your secret place in the job where someone is went and put voodoo down in that corner and causing the man that I have no desires to go in that secret place that you want to go and have your relationship. So he don't feel he can go there anymore because he's being blocked. So you need to go there and clean it out with some ammonia and put some stuff down so you can get your man back in his hiding place and have a good time. I'm picking up someone who's married, and you just recently got married, and you're upset about you got married. You let people push you into the marriage, and you're faking your loved one. You need to get it there and talk to them and let them know this is not going to work out, and don't continue lying to yourself, because you're only fooling yourself. Someone is planning on taking a trip to Atlanta, Georgia. This is not the time for you to go there. Do not pack your bags and let someone convince you to move. You will not find work, and there will be a lot of disappointment going on in your life. Someone just recently picked up a car from someone. Someone gave you a car, and you're going to find that car going to bring you a lot of trouble. That car is not a real car, and it has a spirit in it, and it's going to drive you crazy. You're going to have problems after problems, and no matter what you do, you're going to find yourself in confusion. I feel someone here is working very hard on the job, trying to make it to the top. And the more they try to make it, they be put down and disappointed in what way they're going. Be very careful. You're talking to someone you think is a friend, and they're blocking you spiritually. Okay, I'm going to take you back to a commercial, and then we're coming back with some more music.
But you're going to catch the number what I give you. 923-541-46728, 832-411-6928, 11, 13, 14, 42, and 15, 21, 12, 14, 19, 18, 16, 13, 14, 52, 49, 19, 17, 12, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 2, 2, 8, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, AJ 2, 4, 5, 7, 2, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, Q, D, F, X, Y, Z, 2, P, X, 2, 11, 19, 14. There you go. Hit, and good luck to you.
Sister Dobong is a real spiritual leader. She looks at you and she will tell you your life. She calls names of friends and enemies. Her spiritual work is the best. She does spiritual healing, and she will do the best for you. If you are worried, or you want your loved one back, if you have money problems, need a get out of jail card, restoring nature, or to learn about the African spirit, Sister Dobong, she is worldwide known for many years a spiritual healer. Call 718-253-7277.
Are you worried about your future? Have you been crossed? Have spells? Can't hold money? Want luck? Want your loved ones back? Want to stop nature problems? Want to get rid of strange sicknesses? Then call Sister Dobong at 718-253-7273. That's 718-253-7273 for your miracle today. When your case seems hopeless, there's hope for you. Sister Dobong will guide you through. A spiritual healer, reader, advisor, and consultant. Call 718-253-7273. That's 718-253-7273.
You are listening to
the Sister Dobong Show,
bringing you the best multicultural music. The famous Sister Dobong. 93.5 FM.
Change that dial on kingandqueenradio.com.
Also, brooklynstation.com. 24/7.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Anne-Marie, well, tell us what's going on in Jamaica now. I was reading an article where they were saying they need to put a wall in Jamaica against China. They need to build a wall up there to keep the Chinese out of Jamaica. What do you think about that?
I don't think they'll ever get rid of the Chinese people there. I don't think so. They have been there like all their lives, I would say. And putting a wall, it would be very expensive also. So I think it'd just be a waste.
So now the article that was going on with that was talking about in the bank and stuff. Tell us about what happened with that.
I'm not too sure about that because I'm not that experienced on that part. So I really wouldn't know what to say.
No, the article you supposed to have it investigated and read. I want to hear it.
Oh, I didn't really understand it. You know, I really didn't understand what was going on. About the inflation.
Okay, Holly, can you please bring the article up and tell it and let's see, can we discuss this article? Because it's very important.
Yes, it's basically called Financially Focused. And actually, it's from a doctor who was a former deputy governor of the Bank of Mexico and is current director general of the Center for Latin American Monetary Studies. Excuse me. And he's also an expert with extensive I can't say the word, excuse me, and practical expertise in inflation, targeting, and its economic and financial market implications. So that basically means the money, whatever happens with money, there's always an impact on society as a whole, especially with states, especially with governments, especially with things that are going on. So this man is an expert in this field. So it's basically saying that inflation is a tax on the poor and prevents long-term investing. Okay? Now, at a breakfast meeting last week, there was a doctor, I don't want to mention the name of the doctor, but this doctor in particular made it clear that Jamaican policy holders, yes, I repeat, Jamaican policy makers, must not only work to get control of the elements that drive inflation, the powers that be must also bring in key community members. Now, this was an event that was hosted at the Pegasus Hotel, and this is something that he discussed. It was pertaining to Mexico's experience with central bank independence and inflation targeting foreign exchange market implications. So this is a person that is experienced in this field pertaining to finances, and now he's making it clear to Jamaican policymakers what's going on and how to handle the situation, especially with inflation. Wanting to make sure that you know exactly what's going on from a political standpoint and learning how to use your money wisely. Just like you said on the last show, or the two shows before that, everything that's going on with Trump right now, I'm ready to go get a passport because you don't know what could happen. This is the ripple effect. Do you recall anything from this article at this point now, Anne-Marie?
Yes.
Thank you. Please, you have the floor.
Okay, you have the floor.
Really, I don't know what to say right now.
Okay, for example, the small business community, which requires extensive support in terms of training and business development, must be factored into the policy decisions to constrain long-term inflation growth. And of course, to the man on the street, as they say, inflation is a tax in that it erodes his purchasing power and forces businesses to dollarize, meaning price in US dollars, to protect their profits. Now, this is the fastest way to destroy the value of local currency. So he's telling the little man, the mom and the pop shops, what to do and what's going on. So how do you feel about that from a person that's coming from a financial profession? So far, you read this?
Yes, I did, but I was saying I don't really understand where it's going.
But do you recall what you read?
Yes.
Okay, can you please discuss that?
Elaborate, please.
Well, all I'm saying is inflation in Jamaica is too high. Everything is just skyrocketing, and like it never stops. And I always wonder why the dollar is so high. Things are so expensive over there.
But if you think if the Chinaman is running Jamaica, bringing in, don't you think they got to get their money back?
Yes.
So what happened? What I never understood in certain countries, especially in black countries, how come other people have to come in and control them? I never understood that. And then we fight so much about the blackness here. We stick together and we do this and do that. Well, if black countries themselves can't do it, how are we going to do it? That's what I don't understand. Those are black countries. And they can't do it. And they stick together. I mean, the white man visiting there as tourists, but it's their country.
Yep.
So what make us different than them? What make the black Americans think they can, if we stick together, we can do better than them, and they own the country?
Well, you know what? Upon further reading, according to the governor of the Bank of Jamaica, Brian, his name is Brian, excuse me. The objective is to increase access to credit, the average Jamaican. Speaking at the same breakfast meeting at the Pegasus, Brian expressed his views on financial inclusion and the lack thereof in Jamaica. He also shared his thoughts that we would like to see banks making more loans to the public. The reserve requirement is the funds that banks must send to the central bank to hold and pays no interest. Now, as Brian explained, with the reserve requirement going down, banks should be able to be put in a position to lend more to the general public. Your thoughts?
Yeah, that's true. Because we all need money to do things. We're gonna need the money for help, one way or the other. So it shouldn't be that hard to, lend money, especially the bank.
Well, the bank just ain't gonna. The bank should lend the store owners. But if the people don't have no money out there, how you gonna buy stuff from the store? Even if they do lend the store money for the products, the people ain't got no money. All right, WVIP 93.5 FM. Hello, caller.
Hello, good night, Sister Dobong.
Yes, good night. Yeah.
Yes, listen, I'm a Jamaican too.
Yes.
The Chinese are not Jamaican. We the Jamaican people, we foolish. The Chinese was there before, because at the setting mic, they will use Jamaica reggae music to do one then do an item, a man they stop it. We Jamaican people, we too lazy, and we don't try, I will fight this one another too much. The Chinese then put it to make a business. Say like how you come to America here, and you see the opportunity where you can open up business and make money.
Yes.
And set me. The American don't stop you from making business as long as you pay your tax and do whatever you do. And you buy your house and the Chinese. And we the Jamaican people use it. Say like you see when Kennedy, when she tell Americans, he say black and he say white, he say, don't talk what you can do for your country, talk what you can do for your country. I setting up there to Jamaican people. We don't want to open up place in our store for we and we sell. We are going to depend on foreign tea. That's what we need. The Chinese are not there. Then to open up business and make a living like anybody else.
So again, you saying, I don't think I wouldn't say they're lazy, but if they don't have their funds, the country people, because they're taking everything away from them, what are they going to do?
Yeah, but you see the Chinese them open up business. You look the Chinese them, they sell things like up here. They sell things like in a bulk. And so the Chinese them doing Jamaica.
So you're saying the Jamaican people there, the business owners don't do things like that?
Yes, the Jamaican people don't do business. like what the Chinese MP.
But maybe they didn't learn business. Did you ever think they just mom and pop and let me just open up a store?
Yeah.
They need to do more training courses in business. Do they have a lot of courses in Jamaica in business?
No.
Okay, that's the problem. That's like here the Americans. The American people, once upon a time, they had trainings. They could go and work and get trainings.
Yes.
They took them out of the school because they knew if they took them out of school, black people going to all say they're going to be a doctor and lawyer. Nobody going to be a doctor and lawyer, football player. So they're not lazy. It's the country itself not putting the facilities for the people to be able to so you need to talk to the politicians there and make them start putting in, you know.
Sister Dobong, Jamaican politicians different. Jamaican politicians will go to go look for themselves. Once they go inside, they don't care no other people. You know, up here different, totally different place. Once they go inside here, they don't care no these people. You feel the crime can for Jamaica? Crime can we move at for Jamaica. But we just too little, that's the problem here.
Okay, so that showed me then our black people with their own countries, they really is not going to keep their country going.
Yeah,
so it's not only Jamaica, because there's other black countries as well.
Yeah, but you see, they don't want to contribute. Farming at the gateway of any country, any part of the world you go. Farming at the gateway of there.
That's right.
Farming
is the best thing, and I love some farming. I think I'm getting ready. I'm trying to get me some land and get on there and farm.
Yeah, Jamaica, any country you go to Sister Dobong, farming at the gateway.
Well, you know what I want to invite on this show? We want to get a farmer. Anybody a Jamaica farmer on there, you can call us. And I want a farmer to call us from Jamaica.
You can't start up business without nothing, and you end up going buying place in Jamaica. I said, you tell Jamaica.
Thank you so much, caller. Okay, so the key is farming. But again,
no one really wants to do that.
I don't know why.
I don't know. But
it's in our blood to do. So, you know, wherever you come from, like the slaves down south, north, wherever you come from, Africa, even before slavery in Africa, they farm. You got to be able to farm no matter where you come from. So I don't know what you mean they don't want to do it. People don't want to eat.
They do.
All right, so you're depending on the grocery store.
Few people plant like bananas, their own little thing. You know,
I really believe Jamaicans are natural to their earth. You're not going to make me believe that. I think they just got lazy, the ones who want to sing and dance. But them other Jamaicans are hard workers and farmers. I do not believe, I disagree when he say they're lazy. I don't believe Jamaicans are lazy. It's just that they don't have the facilities to do what they're supposed to do. Because Jamaicans love good food. Yeah. And I watch a lot of them farms. So I don't believe that they just lazy. No, that's not true. I won't accept that. All right, we're going to go back to some music. Listening to King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com. Way beyond. You listen to the show Way Beyond. And we're going to see what we got to do. If you need to see Sister Dobong, make sure you call me 718-253-7273. And we may be taking a station break very soon. So again, DJ Gold Star, so tell us what's going on.
Well, we are basically having a total change, a total makeover. I am proud to say that we are, and have always been, and getting better and getting stronger every day, a legitimate, licensed, trademarked FM station. We have services that are available, several services that are available. So I implore and for everyone to come out and get their own show. We have slots available, and as Sister Dobong said, she could try to squeeze you in on her show. So I want everybody to come out. We're also going to be having a couple of events coming up actually in the summertime as well. And I also want to say, Mr. Peter, it was a pleasure seeing you the other day. Your fans adore you and they miss you. So we look forward to having you back to old school. And I also want to say shout out to the young lady that was here, Zoe Bell. Shout out to her. I don't want to talk too much, but she is in good graces, as we are in good graces with her. Shout out to the godmom. I know that they're listening. I know that we owe you a little note, right? Okay, yeah. Zena, it's time for you to sing before we take this break.
Are you kidding me? We gonna sing after this break.
Hold on, this may be the president.
Are you kidding me?
Wonderful.
Me sing? Hello, WVIP 93.5 FM. That's not the president, is it?
No.
Okay.
Sister Dobong, I'm just giving a little feedback based on what you said a while ago.
Yes.
One of the problems we have back home in Jamaica is that the young people, they do not want to work, and that's why the country is going down. Because they just want to have a clean hand and take whatever they can get from people, and they refuse to work. And this is pulling the country down. And if a black person open a business out there, they're not going to last long and prosper.
Wow.
The same young people then we go and shoot them down.
Oh my goodness. That is sad to say. But I can say one thing. If you come with harsh civil penalties and put penalties in place for young people, you can control them. That's all I got to say. It takes the adults to get together and bring in their laws and rules on the parents, and the parents will get control of the kids.
Yes, I'm not going to kids.
They following American style, and it's not going to work, because American style is already designed to put their black people in jail and become the slaves of the state. So we got a lot of black people already slaves of the state. So Jamaica don't have that. So I doubt Jamaica gonna let their jailhouse fill up soon. So they will pass some law.
I think a lot of their parents to blame, because if they were within them when they refused to follow orders, do what they're supposed to do, they would not go and get in trouble. But they just have them and allow them to go there, and everybody want to have money without working for it. And this is what is causing most of the problems.
Well, you know, just what we say, that labor is a punishment to put them on a farm and they have to do farming. That would be a good punishment. See, can you stipulate that in your law, okay, hon?
Yeah, that's one of the solutions that I think would work best.
Thank you.
Put them on the farm and provide their job, and if they refuse to work, then they know what they're going to pay.
There you go, because that's what they used to do in the South. Thank you, my love, because we got to take this station break.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to WVIP 93.5 FM, The Way Beyond Show. KingandQueenRadio.com, BrooklynStation.com, Livestream.com/KandQRadio, YouTube.com, King and Queen Radio, and of course, the royalness herself, Sister Dobong. We'll be right back after the station break. And don't forget, we have the president calling in. There he goes.
He ain't coming. You got to call back. You can't come in now. Come on.
Sister Dobong has done a wonderful job for me. She has removed all my evil spirits. She's located at 1752 Flatbush Avenue. Her phone number is 718-253-7273.
Sister Dobong is a real She will tell you, and she will tell you your life. She can call names of your friends and enemies. Her spiritual work is the best. She does spiritual work, and she will do the best for you who are living. Or you need a loved one back. If you have money problems or you get out of jail, if you'd like to restore nature, or to learn more about the African spirit, Sister Dobong has been world known for many years as a spiritual healer. Call 718-253-72.
Miss Zena, you need the spiritual advice, you just call in my life to touch your soul and your mind and your body. No stop call. No stop call. Sister Dobong.
That's 718-253-7273. I know someone is listening out there right now, and they are having bad luck with numbers. They're gambling and they're going places and places, and they're gambling and they're losing everything they got. They're feeling up. One minute they're winning and making a lot of money, and when they're looking around, all the money going out away from you because you're talking your business too much. Keep your mouth shut and things will get better. Somebody's wishing the evil spirit on you, and that's why you don't go nowhere and can't get nowhere and can't keep winning. You need this jinx removing off of you. And I'm going to call on the angel Saint Expedite, to remove that energy from you, to bring you back some good luck. But when you get this good luck in your hand, you make sure you call Sister Dobong. I'm going to say a couple numbers, they're going to be in confusion. But you're going to know, with whoever listening to this and need money in their pocket, they're going to know exactly what number I'm saying, and they're going to know what number to play out of this. You need to go to SisterDobong.com daily and get your lucky numbers. SisterDobong.com daily and get your lucky numbers. Your numbers will be waiting for you. Also, I have the horoscope there waiting for you daily. So you want to go to SisterDobong.com. That's SisterDobong. SisterDobong.com and get your lucky numbers.
for you. They wanna say it, say that. So what you wanna do is do that. Just love for me to do is do that. So my tight, no my tight, no my tight, no my tight. She tell me she holding on. Yeah. Even if time should fade away, baby, my love for you remains the same. Long time should take about 5 years now, and 5 more years from now, no change. She tell me she holding on. Yeah, yeah. Long time she coulda gone. We go through this time and I do youth band. So we are hold on for now. Yeah, yeah. We are going from far, and we can't turn back now.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You are listening to WBIT 93.5 FM, The Beyond Show, on KingandQueenRadio.com, BrooklynStation.com, Livestream.com/KNQ Radio, YouTube.com, King and Queen Radio, and of course, Your Royal Highness herself, Sister Dobong.com. My queen, my queen.
Well, good evening. Welcome back. If you joined us before, we had a great topic. You're listening to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDobong.com, and of course we get ready to have the president to call in very soon. Did the president call yet?
Yes.
Oh, we got the president is on the line, folks. I know you've been waiting, and this is our great moment right now. You're listening to WVIP 93.5 FM and King and Queen Radio and SisterDobong.com. And we got the president is on the line. All right, we're going to take it over there to Lady Holly. Go ahead, Lady Holly.
Mr. President, can you hear me? Mr. President, are you there? Mr. President, can you hear me? Mr. President, are you there? Can you hear me? Mr. President, hello? Hold on, please.
We'll be with you, folks. The president is coming up now. You know what it is when you have the president on. Okay.
President, can you hear us? Can you hear me? Can you hear us, Mr. President?
It's still really low. I can barely hear.
Yeah, well, we hear you.
So can you hear me now? Okay.
It's so hard to hear. It sounds like you're so far away.
Even though I'm right nearby, can you hear us, Mr. President?
Would it be better if I give you my number and then you?
No.
We hear you. Tell him we hear him.
Okay.
We can hear you. So okay. So being that you just heard me say that, now you can hear me now.
Say again. I'm sorry.
Can you hear me now, Mr. President? I know you can hear me, so I'm just going to talk. Okay? I'm very sorry. I know you're getting ready to say something. I know you're getting ready to say something.
I can barely hear you.
But you have a delay. Can you hear? Because we hear you.
It just sounds like you're really, really far, so it's hard to understand what you're saying.
All right. If I speak like this, are you able to hear me?
Yes, I can hear you like that.
All right. Thank you very much. That means I was speaking too fast. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, please introduce yourself, sir.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Joe Collins. I'm a 2020 United States presidential candidate. I just went over to the GOP party, so I will be going toe-to-toe with Donald Trump as a Republican. And so that's a little brief announcement.
Well, I do know that you are a millennial and a U.S. Navy veteran. So what made you decide to run for 2020 as president?
Oh my God, I'm sorry, I still can't hear you.
Get on another phone and talk with him on that.
So you are currently a millennial and a U.S. Navy vet. What made you decide to run for president?
Oh, yeah, you know what? I was in the Navy for 13 and a half years, and I didn't like how Donald Trump was enticing hatred and violence across the world, especially the United States, with his campaign rhetoric. And so, being in the Navy, we don't really have a voice as far as what we can say or what we can't say about people running for office. And then me being a millennial and knowing that our voices is not being heard, even if I wasn't in the military, that was icing on the cake to make me say, you know what, go ahead and run. So with no experience, no foreign political background, just coming from the United States Navy to running for president of the United States, that was my whole thing. I want to be able to bring a voice and solutions for the issues that average Americans have. I don't necessarily feel like the people who are running for office right now are in touch with what an average American goes through. And so they don't know, they can't solve problems they have no knowledge of.
Well, that is a beautiful thing, and I bless you for doing that. We are actually having a bit of a conversation right now pertaining to finances and pertaining to Trump and pertaining to the wall. So could you enlighten us a little bit, especially if you know anything in the part of Jamaica? How does that fit into the role if you're familiar, with that sector?
I didn't catch anything you said. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm gonna
No, it's okay. We're having a conversation right now, right? A little round table, and our discussion is actually based on the wall and Trump and the current economical finances happening in Jamaica. So can you enlighten us with that if you have any knowledge?
Microphone at your head.
Can you repeat that one more time? I'm sorry.
Can you give us any insights, if at all applicable? Because right now we're having a roundtable discussion, and it's in regards to the financial state and the wall based on Trump and things that are happening within Jamaica. Could you give us a little bit of insight on that, if you have any knowledge?
What's going on with Jamaica? I don't have anything. I don't have any knowledge of what's going on with Jamaica right now.
American.
Okay, what about
everything?
Go ahead.
Everything that we've been discussing with the campaign team has been about winning the nomination for the California in the California caucus whenever that time comes up, and then focus on what Donald Trump is doing in North Korea, Michael Cohen's testimony, and things pertaining to the people that's going on in the United States. I'll definitely educate myself and get my team educated on the status of Jamaica.
All right, well, with all due respect, how do you see and view the wall that everybody's been talking about at this time?
I think that wall is pointless. Instead of building a wall, one thing that I would do is I would ask for money to hire more people in order to patrol that area. That way it creates more jobs. But putting a wall over part of the United States border that we have no statistics or no evidence that proves that criminals and drugs is coming over the wall or under the wall or through that border area. So I think that wall is pointless. I think it's employed to try and get Donald Trump an opportunity to declare a state of emergency so he can shut down that investigation between him and Russia and North Korea and Saudi Arabia thing that happened with the journalist getting killed over there. So that's what I think. I don't see any other purpose in having it.
Okay, well, I do appreciate you giving us a call in, Mr. President, and I would like to keep up to date with you on a couple of things in general, and I'm just going to let the owner herself have the floor.
Okay.
Well, how are you, Mr. President?
You know what? I am blessed. I'm a little under the weather.
Well, you sound blessed, and I'm happy we got somebody who can represent, especially you was part of the military, so I know you know what you're doing. But I want to ask you, what would be the first thing you would do for our people of color and to help us in this country?
The first thing that I would do for the people of color in our country is I would set term limits. And the reason why I'll do the first thing is because before you can tear down any old policies, to implement new policies that are going to benefit any people, whether it's us, the Hispanic community, the Asian community, LGBT community, you have to set term limits to get the guys who've been in office for 15, 20, 30 years out of office. These guys are so afraid of change that is holding our country back, it's holding our people back, it's holding back the progress of the United States. So term limits would be one of the first things that I would implement. And after we implement the term limits and get the guys who've been in office for hundreds of years, then we have to start the process of the criminal justice reform. And that entails decriminalizing people of color in our country. That entails, making sure that the laws are equal across the board, regardless of how much money you make, or whatever color of your skin, or whatever your religion or your race is. And so that would be the first thing that we do. The next thing is we have to start rebuilding our inner cities. We know the majority of the people of color live in the inner cities, and the inner cities is hurting the most when it comes to new buildings or new jobs or anything coming to the inner cities, because they know that's where we stay at. And so in order to keep us down, they stop building in our cities. And so rebuilding that infrastructure of our inner cities is very, very important. That will be my next task I would accomplish, along with making sure the cost of living drops and the living wage or the minimum wage actually raises, so people can be able to take care of their kids, be able to afford their houses and their apartments and their cars, for gasoline in their cars, and still have a little money to put away for savings for retirement and children's scholarships and whatnot.
Well, that sounds good to me. I think you will be able to do a lot of changes. I mean, I can't see why you can't go in there and win. If Donald Trump didn't even think he could win and he won, I'm pretty sure you acknowledge you could go in there and do something for our country. And I feel confident you will help everybody by you saying equality. That shows you wouldn't just be one-minded. You will go in for all. And that's what America is supposed to be, for all. And I think you will do very well. So what inspired you to become president or want to become the president?
I wanna have our issues taken care of. Every time you see anybody address any issues that they have, whether it be the senior citizens or the millennials or the young America, middle class America, they only talk about it. Nothing ever gets done. They talk about it and then they brush it off. They talk and get in the news for a while, and then all of a sudden it's gone. They never have any remedy for anything that matters to the middle America, to the senior citizens, or to the young Americans. And I think that has to change. A lot of the problems is these politicians can be bought off, and they can be bought because they've been in the game so long. And so when you start taking away their money, or they start seeing other groups of people progress, it makes them scared. It's like, that's not what America was supposed to be about. If I can come from another country and come to America and be successful, I think that people who actually live in America should be able to become successful.
Well,
I think that's like the quality of life in America, the American dream, becoming rich, becoming wealthy and successful. I think that's something that every single American should have the opportunity to enjoy, and that's not what we're getting right now.
Well, I really agree with what you're saying, and I know so many millions of people out there listening to you. So you need to tell them now how they can get in contact with you, or how can they support you, or how they'll be able to pull someone of the color and put us up there. We had Obama, so we had him. You can get in there too. So the doors are open. It just takes you to have a team behind you and support. And we support you very much, and we appreciate you coming on this show. And when I first heard about it, I said, the president. And I says, oh my goodness, we definitely got to have the president on this show. And so, I'm so proud to have you on the show tonight, and I want you to tell the people how they can get in touch with. We really want to bring you in here in person and be able to sit down so the people can call in and you can be able to talk to the audience.
Okay. Alright, that's wonderful. You know what? I'll actually be in New York on the 15th of this month. I have a Breakfast Club interview on the 18th, and then I'm waiting for them to let me know if they can book me on the Jimmy Fallon show and the Good Morning American show as well. But while I'm there at work.
Well, I know you're not going to come in New York and not come by King and Queen Radio and Brooklyn Station. You definitely got to come here and meet the Sister Dobong, because I'm going to endorse you. Okay, we're going to put your picture high up on the castle. You're going on the big castle here. The Queen going to put you up on the castle, so don't you worry about it. Okay, I'm going to take you back over to Our Lady Holly, and it was a pleasure having you, and I'm so happy that you getting out there and you are trying to do something for our black people, not just sitting there talking about it, but actually putting it in motion, and you out there. So God bless you, and we support you.
And yes, I will keep in contact with you, especially for that date. So I would be ever so humble and appreciative if you could please come by into the station. I'm going to send you an email. Please come by. But it was a pleasure having you, and thank you so much for your patience. And what is your website? What are your websites and your social media so everybody can help you on this journey?
Okay, my website is joecollinsforpresident.org. That's JoeCollins president.org. And you can find me on all social media platforms at votecollins2020.com. That's VOTECOLLINS 2020.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. President, and I'm going to keep saying that because it's going to happen. You have a blessed day, and I'm going to keep in contact with you, and I hope you get better very soon. And forget them other shows. You need to come here first.
All right, I got you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Love to meet you.
Okay, Anne Marie says she'll love to meet you. Okay, so you got to do some more studying, Anne Marie, so you can meet him. Because he asked you some questions, you ain't got them answers. You're going to make us look like a dumbbell. You don't want to do that. Girl, I love you. Anne Marie, tell us a joke. Tell us something good. Tell us an old joke. Do you know a joke?
No, nothing's coming to me right now.
All right, don't worry about it, Anne Marie. We love you, girl. All right, we're going to take it to some music, baby. Go take us to some music. DJ Suave, and we got our other cameraman here, Tone. Make sure the shows don't get cut. Make sure they don't get cut. Make sure you told him how to play the music.
He'll treat her, she'll treat you. Cheap on her, she cheap on you. Your choice, your call. Anything you want, she'll give you. You played the game was fair. Don't you wish that she was there? You're all alone. Whose fault? It's her own. Karma. She's a serious woman. Karma. Don't underestimate her powers. Karma. She never ever do neglect her. Karma. Next time, you better think first. Before you go and break another heart and cause hurt. You might not get a next time. No, that's just a life work. And there are consequences for all your dirty words. Karma, karma. She's a serious woman. Karma, karma. Don't underestimate her powers.
Okay. Ooh, the way beyond. All right, folks out there. These tarot cards are looking very good. Somebody's out there getting ready to get a nice car. You've been planning to get that car, and someone's going to surprise you. You're going to be getting a nice car. I see a nice car out there for somebody, but I see someone is like arguing, and the relationship was going so beautiful. And all of a sudden, it's like the partner, the person you're with, is turning the opposite way. They're not even sleeping the same way with you no more. Yeah, something is going on with your life. Witchcraft, of course. Huh. The other woman is winning you. And there's a man having problems. I'm seeing sexuality here. Having a big problem and don't want his wife to know. You need to just go ahead and tell her you're impotent. You don't feel like you can really do things anymore instead of running from her. Because she blaming you having somebody else and you're really not taking care of your problem because you're ashamed. You need to get spiritual help and get yourself back, get your energy. Because you can't keep on hiding. That's not helping you at all. I'm picking up someone just left someone. Go back and get the person back. Because you know you love each other. That's just different in your life for you to keep feeling that you don't want that person. You do want that person. You're suffering inside and I feel that you really want that person. And the person loves you too, but the confusion around you in your life, and I see you just don't know what to do. You got to pray on it and pray on it and pray on it. And you come and see Sister Dobong. I'm picking up on someone here is just getting themselves a new house. But you don't like that house. You're in it and you let the person talk you in it. Now you got to figure out how you're going to get out of it. You know? And I feel that's going to be difficult because the other person, and you're not married to the person. I don't know why you put your name on the deed, but you're going to have a lot of troubles trying to get out of that situation. You're going to have to seek Sister Dobong. And the Spirit telling me, be careful, people coming in and trying to give you short sales. You better be careful. You'll wind up losing your property and then you won't get no money. So you better be careful. A lot of people coming around and want to give you a short sale. Don't do it. Think about it first. You understand? Talk to some members of your family. Try to get a loan. I feel here someone gonna win some big money. And I'm going to help you give you some of those numbers to your destiny. The number is 5, 45, 13, 8, 26. And if you want to know who it is, go on sisterdobong.com and the Spirit going to guide you down to your sign. And that sign is going to be the person that's going to win that big money. Okay, that's sisterdobong.com. And if you'd like to see me, you can come see me daily. That's 1752 Flatbush Avenue. That's in Midwood, Brooklyn. Not directly in Flatbush, Midwood, off of Flatbush Avenue. Corner Avenue J, East 35th. You can come in a day after 12 p.m. Love to see you. And you want to get on this show, you're an artist, or you got talent, we got things open for you to come in. Okay, we have a call out there. WVIP 93.5 FM, King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDobong.com. Hello, caller. Hello, caller. Okay, got to turn your radio down. I can't waste time. Once I call, I click you off. Next, you want to call in 718-676-0820. Yes, caller.
Sister Dobong?
Yes.
Peace and blessings, greetings to you, Abargani, Otep to you, and your co-host, and your DJ, and your selector, to all of you.
Yes.
And I always start by giving you thanks, absolutely, for having this medium, absolutely, that the public, our community can call in and dialogue. I also want to come in, right, and that those, who are out there and see a situation, not only they call in, but they offer themselves for office, like the president you had on a while ago. It says, yes, person. The video just critique, but like Kwame Ture, the great Kwame Ture from the United States, he said, either join an existing organization, if you don't see any, form one for yourself, but we must be organized. But this is not why I call in, because sometimes I really just want to just sit down and assist the program, but sometimes when you hear certain people call in, then I have to respond.
Yes.
You hearing me?
Yes, I do, darling.
Because I'm not really like hearing you.
I hear you clearly. I don't know why we can't be heard.
Yeah, that's what the president was saying. He was saying the same thing. When I call in, it's like, after this, like, is she still there? Right? He was saying the same thing. All right. So, tonight, this month is supposed to be Sisters Month, where we celebrate the achievements of our sisters, our African black sisters globally.
Yes.
Right? And the program is, should be tonight, people should be flooding your calls, digging people like you up for the role you're doing, and others, you know. Instead, instead we have some brainwashed people calling in to denounce our people, referring to our people as lazy. And I want to thank you very much. I want to thank you very much because, you know, you're quote unquote, you're not from Jamaica, but you're an African that always comes to the defense. So these people who call so-called Jamaicans, who call their fellow Jamaicans lazy, what are they doing here? Since Jamaica is so filled with opportunities, why the hell did they leave Jamaica?
And that's what I was talking about.
Right. Why the hell they didn't stay to Jamaica? And the caller, including Marie, who supported him, that's right, that our people are so lazy. Why they didn't stay there and make a bag of money down Jamaica? I have better for them. Why don't they go to Chinatown here and make a bag of money? Why don't they go to China, in China, make a bag of money? Because you're correct, Sister Dobong. It is easier for the foreigner to walk into Jamaica anytime. And the government of Jamaica, and when I say the government, not only this current one led by Andrew Oles of the Jamaican Labour Party, but the People's National Party also, Portia Simpson and the rest of them, they will always cater to the foreigners and not to their own people. Last week you and I had a dialogue about the beaches, or the beaches were being close to our people. Absolutely. Our people who were stolen from Africa, who were beaten down, who produce all the world. You know the irony is, Sister Dobong? When the white people go to Jamaica, anywhere, Trinidad, anywhere, Africa, two things I always say about black people. One, black people are hardworking. Isn't that something? Black people are hardworking. And the other one is, oh, they are so friendly. Oh, they are so friendly. However, ironically, you never hear them calling black people lazy.
Yeah, right? I know.
Because the rest of the world that everybody else is living after is what black people have put on this planet.
That's what I couldn't understand, because if you got a black country, those are black country. Well, how do black people here gonna make it and other black countries not even making it if they're gonna sit around and call each other lazy and not try to do nothing that changes their country? It belongs to them. After the white man step out of there, then it's your country. You got to overpower him now and make it yours.
Absolutely, my sister.
So if they can't do it in Jamaica and these other West Indian countries, Americans sure can't do it.
And Malcolm X said, that great Malcolm X said, when the so-called slave master was sick, Uncle Talbot said, Master, we sick, Master, when the house was being burned down. Master, our house we house burning down. So Master, don't you have to tell them, they just automatically come in on a program like this. Instead coming on a program like this and digging up our sisters, right? Sojourner Truth, Harriet Tubman, Nanny, all the great sisters, including their own mothers and great-grandmothers. Instead of coming up, they come on this program tonight to disrespect black people, these traitors.
Well, don't worry about that. As long as they know there's someone out there trying to do something and make it happen, that's who we go toward. And we'll pray that they'll be the ones that go and vote the black person in. You understand?
And when they come here, you know the Bible thing that they want to reap where they sow it not. When they run from Jamaica or wherever, Africa president come here and call their people lazy, when they come here and enjoy these so-called freedoms, it's the black people's freedom up here, the one, yes, I used on TV with these dogs, eating them alive, that's right. You know, people, yesterday was the Selma anniversary across that bridge in Selma, Alabama. When the Africans here sacrificed their life, Malcolm X, Dr. Martin Luther King, Medgar Evers, I could go, Sojourner Truth, Harriet Tubman, we could go on, Malcolm X, we could go on and on and on. So they are running from Jamaica, come in here, enjoy the benefits of what our black people do, then turn around and call their people lazy. And finally, when you do that to your people, you're setting up your people to be exterminated, right? These are the words they say. Then if somebody is lazy, you need to get rid of them. Absolutely. Throw them in jail. You demonize the people. That is why Sister Dobong, no other people will allow that. The Jews will never allow no non-Jews or even a Jew. I'll give you a story some time ago. A rabbi said he wanted to go to Iran. The Jews then warned him, do not go to Iran. They said, no, you can't tell me. I'm an adult. I'm going to go to see for myself. He went. Before he came back, you know what happened, Sister Dobong? His synagogue was burned to the ground. It wasn't other people did it. It was the Jews telling that when we tell you don't go to Iran, we mean you don't go to Iran because Iran is our enemy. Right?
Well,
because the Jews knew from the Holocaust what will happen. Right? So that's why nobody can mess with them. Right? So therefore, great traitors, except our people who are coming here, traitors, denouncing our people and calling them lazy, calling our sisters the D word, calling our people the N word, calling brothers dog and all these type of things. Why don't they call Thomas Jefferson the pedophile?
Well, the only thing I can say is, just like that doctor got the DNA, the program, the DNA, and they need their DNA, everybody need to be put in a machine and and turned around and become the person who they're supposed to be. Because look like in their DNA now is messed up, and they're going to continue the same thing, the same nonsense. So, you know, it's good that you put this knowledge out, but you know, people just pass it off. But it's good talk. I love the talking. So thank you again, my friend.
And I end by saying big up to you and the Sister Dobong show and crew, and also big up to all our sisters, historically and now and those to come, yet to come. Big up our sisters, the role they have been playing and will continue to play as we empower ourselves again.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Peace and blessings, sisters.
Okay. All right, you're listening to the King and Queen Radio, BrokenStation.com, SisterDobong.com, and you can simply call in 718-676-0820. Your opinions matters, and 718-253-4239. We don't agree with anyone, but we are here to let you express your opinion.
Don't give up. Don't give up. I see 7 people on my list is suffering right now. And I feel you're having troubles in your life. And some are close to me and some are long distance. I'm not going to give your last name because I don't want to embarrass you. But when I say your name, you're going to feel a vibration go through you. And you're going to know Sister Dobong is talking to you. I see a Marilyn. I see a Eddie. I see a John. I see a Anthony. I see a Marcia. I see a Sally. I see a Judy. And I also see one more person here. I see a Michael. Now, if I repeat some of these names, that's because more than one person listening right now. The vibration is going out to you now, and I want to help you get your life back together. Give me a call, Sister Dobong, 718-253-7273.
All of my kissing, you don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. Oh boy, when you're with me, oh boy. Oh boy, the whole world can see that you are a woman for me. All my life I've been waiting, and that there'll be no hesitating, no boy. Oh boy, when you're with me, oh boy. Oh boy, the whole world can see that you are working for me. I love this song. Stars appear and the shadows are falling. You can hear my heart calling, a little bit of love and everything alright. And I'm gonna see my baby tonight. Oh my love, all of my kissing. You don't know what you've been missing, oh boy.
Oh, Anne-Marie moving on this boy. Oh boy. Woo, ain't nothing. Remind me, but he ain't nothing but a hound dog. Lord have mercy, ain't nothing but a hound dog. Woo. The Way Beyond show. Hope you're enjoying this show, folks. King and Queen Radio. We on every Tuesday morning from 1 a.m. to 2. I'm not from 1 a.m. to 2 yet. Tuesday morning, every Monday night from 10 to 12. And we come on and we bring a lot of different people. So you want to support the president, we're going to bring a lot of good people to you. So, you know, and if you'd like to be a guest on this show, you can call in 718. We want to give them how they can contact you by email and everything.
Yes, those numbers again are 718-253-4239 or 718-676-0820. You can also email brooklynradiostation@gmail.com or kingandqueenradio@gmail.com. You can also, send a little note to us or sign up with us on also both websites, kingandqueenradio.com as well as brooklynstation.com. So, we look forward to seeing you soon. Back to you, Zena.
Okay, well, what a great show. Anne-Marie, I'm going to take you up on that joke. Now, tell us about this joke.
Oh, the one I was telling you about? Okay. There was a man, and he couldn't take life anymore. He went up into a tree, saying that he was going to kill himself. He was eating this banana, and then he saw a man. He was in the tree, saw the man coming, passing him under the tree. The man in the tree dropped the banana skin, finished eating the banana now, dropped the skin. The man that was passing under the tree picked up the skin and began to eat it. So it's just saying that, things could be worse.
Well, have you got that joke? DJ Gold Star.
That was the longest joke ever. It sounded like a story. I said
I don't know if I should laugh on that. I think listen and learn. Okay, well, we're gonna go to Grenada now because we want to ask our DJ about what's going on in Grenada, because Grenada right now has Mayor of New York. We want to congratulate him because this station has been built on Grenadians and Jamaicans. So we got Bishop on the wall. We got a lot of Grenadians icons. You want to show that cameraman. You want to go there and show the former people of Jamaica. So we're going to take it to our fellow man. We're going to take it to our fellow man, and we're going to show what's going on. Okay, we're going to take it now over to our fellow man and our DJ, and he's going to tell you about his country.
Well.
Yes, this thing is on.
Well, right now there's nothing much going on in Grenada. As you said, the guy that was going to be running for mayor, but it's like a regular day in Grenada. It's like no big news for them, so it's not really much. It's like a regular day. Everybody going to work. I mean, except for the fact that the soca artist named Mr. Killer won Soca Monarch in Trinidad from Grenada, so it's like a big celebration down there for that.
Oh, so it's a big celebration down there. And what song did he win on?
It's called Run With It.
Run With It. Do we got that?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, well, we got to hear that before we go off with it. Run With It, because that's it. We got to celebrate. They had a big celebration here. Grenadians right now in America is really coming on top. And we want to congratulate all Grenadians out there that is moving on top right now. So, we want to see what's going on with Grenadians. What's going on? You should never bother this with me.
Morning. I am feeling the vibes. I'm feeling good, and I know you want to feel good too. I know you want to feel the Holy Spirit upon you like I feel it, that you can walk out in life and be happy again. You're feeling so down and out in your life, you can't get up. You feel like everything is falling apart on you. Your luck is just going away from you. You feel like you can't get up out of the bed. You just feel tired for no apparent reason. Can't move around. Just lost energy. Have no desire to do nothing in your house no more. Yes, you are under somebody's blanket. You are under spell. Someone has a voodoo doll or have something that you press down, keeping you from removing yourself to do what you're supposed to do. It's time for you to remove that curse. Get up now and start to call me, Sister Dobong, 718-253-7273. Don't give up. Don't give up. I see 7 people on my list is suffering right now. And I feel you're having troubles in your life. And some are close to me and some are long distance. I'm not going to give your last name because I don't want to embarrass you. But when I say your name, you're going to feel a vibration go through you. And you're going to know Sister Dobong is talking to you. I see a Marilyn. I see a Eddie. I see a John. I see a Anthony. I see a Marcia. I see a Sally. I see a Judy. And I also see one more person here. I see a Michael. Now, if I repeat some of these names, that's because more than one person listening right now. The vibration is going out to you now, and I want to help you get your life back together. Give me a call, Sister Dobong, 718-253-7273.
All right. Anybody want to call me, you can call me 718-253-7273. Located 1752 Flatbush Avenue, Dakota Avenue J, East 35th, 205 train, last stop. You can see me any day after 12 o'clock. No appointment necessary. Okay, I want to say a shout out to all you folks out there on Facebook, wherever you be out there. Yolanda, my good friend, God bless you. Lorindo, Raymond, Sky Joseph out in Florida, thank you for connecting me to my good friend in Florida, and big up to you. And you got such a nice music. I got to play your music, Sky Joseph. You got a beautiful love song. Carl, Nancy, and if I forget your name out there, Hiko, good morning to you, Hiko. Big up to you. We miss you, Hiko. And everybody else out there on Facebook or wherever you at right now watching us, make sure you join us. And she's going to give you all the sites you can go on to listen to this show, and to your friends, and pass it on to your friends so they can hear the president. Okay, WVIP 93.5 FM, we have a caller. Hello, caller.
Hello, William. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Fine, thank you. And before I talk to you, you are the DJ. Is he okay?
You want to talk to the DJ?
No, I want to talk to you.
Yes, go right ahead.
The man that called you, the Jamaican man that called you the last time, what he tell you is the real truth.
Yes.
A lot of us Jamaicans, we talk a lot of KK.
Yes.
But if you said to them, let's go home and do a business, they look at you like you're retarded.
Oh my
but
goodness.
But they come on the radio and talk a lot of trash about their people. They're lazy and this, and it's not true.
Well, I know it's not true, because I know Jamaicans are hard workers. They even come up here and they stay in housekeeping for hours, don't even see their home, trying to take care of these people.
We don't come up here, we don't depend on it, because we don't depend on people.
That's right.
We like our own thing. A lot of them talk, and you also say to them, Sister Dobong, let's go home and open a business. Let's start. They look at you like, something wrong with your head. But they quick to talk a lot of KK. But the one thing I can tell them, be careful for when you ask for, because to be added on you. And what's going on with Rock in the White House?
Yes.
Always don't forget where you're coming from. Because you never know when you have to disappear.
You have to go back home. And once you go back there, you're going to have to learn how to farm.
Okay, don't forget where you're coming from, sweetie. Because we all here, we don't go, we don't burn you, we just here.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I know one thing: if they get corrupted here, my passport going straight to Jamaica. They got a lot of farmland out there for me. I'm going.
Hello.
Okay.
I see you there.
All right,
sweetie. I guess when you go, you don't want to come back here.
I know it, girl. You have to tell me that. I love my Jamaicans.
We have our problems like everybody else.
Everybody do.
Because here have problems that it's like you lost count. You lost count. And this is not supposed to, this place is supposed to have everything, and it has just zero. Sister Dobong, you have a good night.
You too, and thank you, and blessing to you.
I listen to your show since sometimes I fall asleep.
Oh, I love it. That's
you
good.
Have a good night, Stevie, and your new DJ.
Okay, new G is Suavecito.
Okay, take care.
Thank you, baby.
All
God
right,
bless.
Love you.
All right. You're listening to the King and Queen Radio. Your opinions matters, and we love your opinion. You can call us anytime, 676-0820, 718-253-4239. And if you'd like to get on this show and you want to express your opinion, you have a book, you need your book published, you want to talk about yourself, you want people to know who you are. It matters. The world want to hear about you. So we want to hear about you. So please give them the information so they can get in contact.
Once again, that information, the number is 718-253-4239. You have until 2 a.m. if you'd like to reach out. Also, you can call 718-676-0820 if you'd like to reach out. That will be available until 2. And then there's also 347-699-6892. That is the business line for both stations. Unless you prefer email, you can go to kingandqueenradio@gmail.com or brooklynradiostation@gmail.com. So, just to recap, we had a great show this evening.
I feel so honored that you was able to get the president on.
Please. With your applause. Listen, I got people coming at me. Please stop bragging.
All right. So you know what? You doing your thing, girl. You beat me.
No, I'm not. You're going to have people coming and hanging out this door, the studio, coming after me. It's bad enough I got everything.
No, I'm giving you.
Not everyone, everything.
I'm going to let you be Sister Dobong. I'm taking a vacation.
So you're going to have people actually believe that I'm really trying to be you? People already say it. She wants you, she wants your money, she's trying to be like you. Nobody can replace her. No, we never try to be like her. We just alike in several lot of ways. But anyway, yes, I'm actually flattered and I'm honored to actually have Mr. President call on this show.
Yes.
And we had a lot of callers. I'm going to try to keep up the momentum. But just to let you know before we close the segment, just for a recap of the show. Once again, you're listening to WVIP 93.5 FM. The recap of this show could be seen on Zena Palin Facebook Live, kingandqueenradio.com, brooklynstation.com, livestream.com/KNQ Radio, youtube.com, King and Queen Radio, and of course, SisterDobong.com. We also have Twitter. We also have Periscope. Periscope's going to have about an hour of it, or maybe the whole complete storyline. And then also there's Tumblr, which I put a picture up there, and you'll find us everywhere. We number one, baby. We number one.
I'm getting tired of hearing it. Okay, what do you have to say, Anne Marie, about the president?
I think he's really good, and he stands a good chance of winning.
Okay. If Anne Marie said you stand a good chance, that means Anne Marie understood what he was saying. Did you understand anything he was saying?
Yes.
Okay, that's wonderful.
I'm so glad we have a winner.
We got a winner.
Oh, yes.
Okay, we got a winner. Okay, we're getting ready for that beautiful show coming up. Don't forget the latest.english.com and Lady English
and Professor Hughes and King James.
King James, not Crook John.
Oh.
King James.
Wait,
our king, we overthrew him.
Yeah, because
you overthrew the king.
I hear he's talking something about us. I hear he's talking something.
No, he don't want to do that. He don't want to cannon on him. All right, he don't need that. Here we go, Jamaica is coming up from 1 a.m. to 2. There we go, Jamaica. What will you be cooking tonight, Anne Marie?
Oxtail.
Woo! Good old oxtail. I can't wait. She was on board that time. I didn't catch her off guard that time.
Wait, but where are we going to get the oxtail? Are we going to Alaska? I need to know if to get the train tickets or the plane tickets now.
Let's get the plane tickets.
Oxtail.
So we're going to go to Alaska to get oxtail.
No, but where
I just asked her that, and then I said, which way are we going?
No, we are going to go in Ocho Rios.
Okay, Ocho Rios.
Oh, and do you know what's in Ocho Rios? Don't tell them we'll wait till 1 a.m. The audience has to wait to find out what's in Ocho Rios and see what's going on in Ocho Rios. Because you're going to have a story to tell us with your oxtail. What's going on with your oxtail? What you going to have with them?
Just a stew.
Stewed oxtail with nothing on the side?
No, but we can make, eat it with rice and peas.
Oh, some rice and peas. You're going to put some coconut.
DJ Suave said spaghetti.
Oh. Oxtail with spaghetti.
Well, you can do it if you want, but it basically goes with rice and peas.
Do not tell Anne Marie no oxtail and spaghetti. Now, ain't no Jamaican going to eat no oxtail with no spaghetti.
Actually, I'm sorry, DJ Suave said it's oxtail with dumplings, white rice, and plantain.
Yeah, that's possible too, yes. Yes, of course.
I know I don't want none of that. I know I don't. Y'all eat that all crazy.
I want to know what happened
My
to the fish
oxtail
last
come
episode.
with rice and peas. Nothing more and yum.
But I want to know what happened to
Okay.
the fish from the last show. The fish we got from Mexico. Did that come out good? Anybody get poisoned?
Well, I ate it, and it was good with me. And I had a good time. All right, you folks out there, I'm going to give you some lucky numbers. That's 9, 25, 16, 18, and 4. And a big number is 6. And 728 and 1499. And don't forget to call Sister Dobong. That's 718-253-7273. And I'll see you later. Don't change that dial, because there we go. Jamaica, 1 a.m. And get ready for, I almost said the Love Connection. But that's Lady English.
That is actually an upcoming show we have getting ready to come on soon in Brooklyn Station.
We're going to have a Love Connection?
We're going to have a whole bunch of shows.
You mean to tell me I don't have to light a candle and catch me nobody?
They can get that information if they want to off sisterdobong.com. Save something for the people, my lady. Save something for the people. Don't give it all away.
Well, you did put that recipe on the webpage.
Yes, I did.
And what was the recipe again, so this audience can know, because different audience come on?
But that was Grenadian brown down.
Right now, Grenadians is winning, and their favorite dish, their national dish is brown. We need you to get on there and tell us, because he's so tired he can't hardly make it. He been so-going down. He been so-going down too much.
The national dish of Grenada is oil down.
All down, and that's right. So they can go on the webpage. Where can they find the oil down?
Basically, you could just go on
King and Queen Radio. Don't you post it?
You can go on King and Queen Radio, or you could just go on Google and type in
Oh, that's the new record, Run. Oh, put it up. We got to go out with that. Come on, let me get ready to run. I got to run out the door. Good night. See you 1 a.m. to it.